Hi guys, so tonight I'm going to share with you a very simple recipe of my version of turmeric milk. So this is something that my mom used to make for me back home when I would be sick. I think if you ask any Mauritian mom what's the recipe if you have a cold or fever, they'll definitely tell you this is the one to go to. So it's particularly good if you are feeling a bit under the weather, or like me, last week I was having this very bad sore throat. So I've been taking this and it really helps. So let me show you the ingredients first. So here I have 500 ml milk because I'm making it for 2 people. And then I have a piece of cinnamon. Cinnamon is really good for these cases for its antioxidant effect. If you don't have cinnamon stick, you can still use a cinnamon powder. And I have here a piece of ginger that I'm going to slice to put in the milk. Also some cardamom. Cardamom, it's a good spice. It's a heaty spice as well, but I'm adding it more for the flavor because, as you know, it's my favorite. It's my favorite spice and everything. And then we have a piece of fresh ginger that I will grate in a little bit, and then some peppercorns. So this is the one ingredient that you really need to have in this milk. I know it might sound like it's going to taste horrible, but it won't, I promise. And then we also have some fennel seeds. So fennel, it's really good in terms of digestion, and this milk with the turmeric and all the spices can be a little heaty, so it's good to add a little bit of fennel so that it gets digested easily, especially if you're having it before going to bed. Next I have some honey, so about 2 tablespoons to sweeten the milk. You can of course use other sweeteners, sugar if you prefer, but honey is best in this recipe. And I have a little bit, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. The reason I have oil is because I'm using fresh turmeric, and it gets absorbed better in the milk when you use fresh turmeric. If you're using powdered turmeric, you can avoid the oil, but I also feel the oil helps soothe a sore throat if you have one. In fact, I learned this tip from my mom-in-law. She used to add butter to tea for my husband when he had a sore throat. Same for the peppercorns, it's her idea. So I am just grating this piece of turmeric now, just grate it finely. Just look at this lovely orange color. Fair warning, it's going to stain your fingers, and it does stay a little bit. It will go off after a couple of washes. So now I'm going to add all my ingredients to a pan. So I'll start with our milk first. And then I'll add in the cinnamon, the cardamom, my peppercorns, fennel seeds, and then my turmeric, and coconut oil. And then now we are going to bring this to a boil. We'll let this simmer on very low heat for about 8 to 10 minutes. The reason we are using slow heat is because we want to let the spices sort of boil in the milk and release all their goodness in it. So the milk is ready now. I've removed it off the heat, and I'm just going to add in my honey now. It smells so delicious. If only you could smell this right now. I know most people cringe at the thought of turmeric milk, or as we call it, Tbsp saffron back home. But trust me, you're going to love this one. So we'll mix it all nicely. And all we have to do now is strain the milk, and then it's ready to serve. Alright, so I'm going to strain this now in my jug here. And then we just have to pour it in our cups and serve it. So it's best enjoy hot. You need to drink it right away, or warm if you can't take really hot drinks. Now I'm just going to dust over some cinnamon powder for extra flavor, and the smell is lovely too. And you can serve this right away.